So with a binary explanation, what I'm going to try and do is keep this as simple as I possibly can. So when you sign up to a business, you've got your upline. Your upline has a left leg and a right leg. Okay, you've only got 2 legs in this business. You're not going across, you go down, and the system will do it for you automatically. So to start a business in a binary, you have to be something called binary qualified. And this is the same for any binary in the whole industry. And what that means is you have to sign one person on your left, well, right, and one person on your left. Okay, so left leg, right leg. Practically 2 separate teams. You'll choose if somebody goes on your left leg or if somebody goes on your right leg before they've joined the business. And that's the same as customers. So let's just say this is me and I sign you on my right leg. So I've sent you my link. The system then puts you on the side that I've asked it to, which in this case is the right side. If I then went and signed somebody else direct to me, so I give them my link, they would then fall on the same side. So I've locked my rotator, which just means I've clicked my rotator to say the next person that I join, I want to be on the right side as well. That means that, let's just say her name was Susan. Susan will automatically fall underneath you as well as myself. I would earn the fast start from Susan, but you would get all of the volume from Susan. So as we go on in the plan and you understand how the binary and the pay plan works, every product has a points value. And when you get somebody join your business as a rep, you get something called a fast start bonus. So I would have earned the fast start bonus for Susan and you because I've signed you direct. But as soon as someone's taken the positions in the binary, they all fall under each other. So let's just say I then sign John on the right side. John will also benefit Susan, will also benefit you, and will also benefit me on our right leg, okay? Everybody has a left and right leg. So if this is you, I signed you first person on my right leg. You will also have your right leg, which is going to be called your power leg. And then you will have your team leg, just like I've got my team leg, okay? So on the side that you're on of your upline, you will get people passed down if they're building, okay? Now this will come from my upline and their upline. Anyone on the right side of the business will fall underneath your right side. Obviously, if I placed you here, then none of this matters because it's on a completely different leg. Anybody that I sign up after you here would also fall underneath you here, but you've obviously got your team leg. So what I'm trying to explain is in a binary, you have a left leg and a right leg. Whatever side you're on of your upline, when they've locked you in, that means that you've joined. Anybody else that they join on the same leg as you will also fall underneath you as well. You don't get fast start, but you get full volume. So when you're building a binary, how it works is at the end of the month or the end of the week, you will get a combined amount that's been totaled up from your left leg and your right leg. So let's just say, for instance, now, this is you. You have a left leg and you have a right leg. Your upline signed you on their right leg. So you're getting your upline's team passed down to you here, okay? To start with, you need to be active. So you would place one person on your left and then one person on your left and one person on your right. These people, because you're on your upline's right, have been passed down. Therefore, you know, when you sign someone, they're going to fall underneath those to help them. They'll still be direct to you. They're not going to be at the bottom of the pile. This is just an example, okay? So what then would happen is that you would have a left and a right, which means that you're binary qualified. So you'll start to get paid from your binary. And then you will start to see which side is your lower side. So if you've got one leg that's massive and it's got a load of points, you're getting passed down team members from your upline, and you've got one personal active on the side of your upline, you then know that you need to build here. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is get used to checking your back office, seeing what's going on in your right team and see what's going on in your left team. If your left team has got one person and you've got, let's just say 40 points, but your right team on the side of your upline has got 5,000 points, you know that you need to be working on this team and not this team because this one's looking after itself. Okay, so what you're going to then do is start to bring in more people. They will start to build their other legs. And what you're going to end up with is people branching off, starting their own business. Your team will grow and then it will catch up with the leg of your upline if that's building quicker than what your leg's building. Okay, so the aim of the game is to try and keep the points a very similar side on both. If you get passed down from your upline, brilliant. It helps you build one side of your business. Obviously, with me being direct to corporate, so there's corporate, there's me, there's no one above me to pass down. So I'm going to have to build both sides of my business. Okay, but that's not a problem for me. Whereas because we're coming from the top, you should be starting to get a few people passed down, which will help you build whatever side you're on of your upline, okay? A lot of people don't understand the pass down situation, and it's super easy to explain, but it's quite hard for the average person that's never worked with a binary before. Get it? Because you're used to building across, you're used to bringing people in and then they have to build their own teams. A binary means two. That's what a binary means. So when your team's building and your upline's building, you're going to be getting help to build. But all it means is that you sign your first person here, you sign your second person there. Okay, if this person signs somebody on the same side, that spot's taken. So the next person that you sign on the same side automatically falls under. Okay, you can't sign people in between. They all go in order, but it doesn't mean that they're not direct to you. It just means that you all benefit each other, which is why the community in a binary tends to be a lot stronger, because you all help and support each other's volumes, which means that the more that you do, the more you're going to get paid. Okay, the more the team does as a whole, the more you're going to get paid. But obviously, if you come into this and on the back, there's 6 ways of getting paid. Okay, this is just one of them, but binaries are so lucrative. So let's just say this is you. And for this case, let's say that your upline puts you on their left leg and they've got a team building on this side, which has nothing to do with you, but they don't need to build this side. This side's done, okay? They're building their left, which is where they've placed you. So let's just say your upline goes and signs someone else, they automatically fall underneath you. You then go and sign someone, they fall under them. So you're all helping. You get 100% of the volume, okay? So when you start to do this, what you've got to bear in mind is if you've just got 1 or 2 people on this side and a mammoth team here, your goal and your primary goal is to build the weaker leg because you get paid on the lesser leg volume. So let's just say at the end of the week, one of your sides is 10,000 points and this side is 5,000 points, and you're at the beginning of the plan, so you're earning 10%. It does pay up to 25% as you go up the levels, but it starts off at 10. So let's just say your upline's built one side and you've got 10,000 points with all the spillover and the passover from your upline, which is fantastic. You've placed 1 or 2 people, they've duplicated, and all the points on the other side amount to 5,000. The company will take 10% from your weaker leg. So what will happen is 10% will come from that. That'll get paid out, and then the same amount will get paid from taken from your other leg. So 5,000 points it would leave you on that side, because whatever it takes from your lesser leg, it will take from your weaker leg, and everything else will then carry over. So you never lose volume. There's no flushed volume. This gets carried over week after week after week. So if your upline's building one side and you're struggling on the other, that volume that they've created will keep passing over until you can use it. So there's no rush with this. You've not got targets. You've not got, the world on your shoulders waiting for all of this volume to flush. It will stay. But the aim of the game is to bring in a few people that understand the business, that take it off, that build. Because let's just say this is, again, you're on your upline's left leg, you've got all of this spillover, you've got points mounting up to, let's just say, 10,000 points from your upline. You've obviously placed these one person, wherever they've been placed, it doesn't matter. You've placed one person just so that you're active. You sign somebody here, let's just say you sign me, and I go and build my left leg and my right leg on my own. So I bring in my team, I'm placing them so that my legs are very similar, so I can kind of track what points are coming in. So whenever one side does better than the other, I'll move my position to make sure that I'm signing up on the weaker leg. That's all you would need. You've got your active person on the side of your upline. You've got your active person here, which is me, and I've gone and built a huge team. Let's just say then, I on my own create the 10,000 points, you're going to get paid out 10%. So what this is trying to explain is to try and make sure that a binary you keep simple. You can overcomplicate this as much as you want, but all you've got to do is keep your lesser leg as high as you can get it. And if you can't get it there at the beginning because you're new to networking or you've not got the network, it doesn't matter, because your volume will carry over until you can build. Okay, so there's no rush with this, but the idea is when you get your back office, keep an eye on your team and you work and you place people that are coming into the business on the lesser leg to build the lesser leg, because that's the leg that you initially get paid out on. Okay, don't overcomplicate this. Okay, if you need help, ask. But a binary means two. You don't have more than two legs. You have a left leg and you have a right leg. Whatever leg you're on of the upline, if they sign anybody up after you on the same leg, they automatically fall underneath you, where you will get 100% of the volume. You then work on your team leg, which is a leg that you don't get passed down on because you're not on that side. Okay, so two teams, left team, right team, you will see them on your back office. It will all make sense. You'll see what I mean once you've got there, but I just hope that this kind of made a little bit more sense, because some people are super duper confused over a binary, and honestly it's really easy when you can visually see it.